White shoe firm is a phrase used to describe leading professional services firms in the United States, particularly firms that have been in existence for more than a century and represent Fortune 500 companies. It typically a euro, but not always a euro, refers to banking, accounting, law, and management consulting firms, especially those based in New York and Boston. Etymology and definition: according to William Safire, the phrase derives from white bucks, laced suede or buckskin shoes with a red sole, long popular in the Ivy League colleges. Originally, it reflected a stereotype of old-line firms populated by WASPs, but some say the phrase has since become innocuous. However, it is still defined by Princeton University's WordNet as denoting a company or law firm owned and run by members of the WASP elite who are generally conservative, which shows that the original connotation has not changed entirely. They are known for rigid dress codes, besides the shoe style. Examples of white shoe firms: the following firms are often referred to as being white shoe firms. Banks, investment banks, and merchant banks. J.P. Morgan & Company. Morgan Stanley, Brown Brothers Harriman & Company. Merrill Lynch. Accounting firms. PricewaterhouseCoopers, Ernst & Young, Deloitte & Touche, KPMG. Law firms. Arnold & Porter, Cadwallader, Wickersham & Taft, Cowdert Brothers, Covington & Burling, Cravath, Swain & Moore, Davis Polk & Wardwell, DeBever Wise & Plimpton, Dewey & LeBeouf, Donovan, Leisure, Newton & Irvine, Gibson, Dunn & Crutcher, Goodwin Procter, Hogan & Hartson merged with Loviels LLP into Hogan Loviels. Jones Day, Kirkland & Ellis, Milbank, Tweed, Hadley & McCloy, Mudrose Guthrie Alexander & Ferdin, Patterson Bulknut Webb & Tyler, Ropes & Gray, Shearman & Sterling, Sidley Austin, Skadden Arps, Simpson, Thacher & Bartlett, Sullivan & Cromwell, White & Case, Wilkie Farr & Gallagher, Wilmer Hale. The new white shoe banks. While the term white shoe historically applied only to those law firms populated by WASPs, usage of the term has since been expanded to other top-rated prestigious firms. Many of these firms were founded as a direct result of the exclusionary tendencies of the original white shoe firms, which provided limited opportunities for Jewish and Catholic lawyers, as well as other non-WASPs. Goldman Sachs, Lazard Frères & Co. Lehman Brothers, Merrill Lynch, UBS. The new white shoe law firms. Cahill Gordon and Reindl, Cleary, Gottlieb, Steen & Hamilton, Fried, Frank, Harris, Shriver & Jacobson, Gibson, Dunn & Crutcher, Kramer Levin Naftalis & Frankel, Umilvny & Myers, Poor, Weiss, Rifkind, Wharton & Garrison, Proskauer Rose, Quinn Emanuel Urquhart & Sullivan, Reed Smith, Steptoe & Johnson, Skadden, Arps, Slate, Mower & Flom, Wachtel, Lipton, Rosen & Katz, Weil, Gottschall & Manges. Other uses of the term: a similar term in Australia, White Shoe Brigade, has been used in the past to describe a group of Queensland property developers who backed, and benefited from, former Queensland State Premier Sir Joe B. J. Elke Peterson. The term is a contemptuous allusion to the lower social class antecedents of such men, revealed by their gaudy and tasteless choice of clothing, which included brightly colored or patterned shirts, slacks with white stripes or in pastel shades, and shoes and belts of white leather, these often having gold or gilt buckles. They became known for shady deals with the government concerning property development, often with dire consequences for heritage buildings. See also: Magic Circle, United Kingdom; Silver Circle, United Kingdom; Seven Sisters, Canada; Big Three, New Zealand; Big Six law firms, Australia; Big Five law firms, South Africa; Red Circle, China. Notes and references. External links: Etymology, De Novo blog, December 18, 2004, Origin of phrase, Phrase Finder Forum, June 25, 2005, Chambliss, Elizabeth. Terms of Art. Legal Affairs. Lynn, Anthony. Can the Jewish law firm success story be duplicated? New York Law Journal.